So good evening to one and all. So today in this video we will discuss about Gocl Corp. Okay, so people who are not familiar what actually Gocl Corp does. So Gocl Corp basically is a multi-diversified company. It is related to infrastructure, mining, as well as it works on some chemicals and explosives also. So it's a very good share to have in portfolio. We know that people who know actually about GeoCL, they know that actually the share used to trade 1 year back around 630 to 700 rupees, but later after the profits and after the corona issues, the share drastically fell to around 120 to 130 levels. So we'll see the overall company fundamentals also, and we'll try to see the company on charts, as well as we'll check out the shareholding pattern also. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end to not miss any information related to this company. Okay, so first let me start with the fundamentals of this company. Okay, so when we see the fundamentals of this company, we see that the market cap is around 753 crores, which is very less, but it's related to small cap company. Okay, but one thing to be noted, when I was searching information or reading about this company, I found that it has very low debt. Okay, it has very low debt. Even the PE is also very less. The company fundamentals are very good, nothing negative. There is no pledging on this share. So whenever I do any video, I do video only on the shares which has zero pledging. Okay, so pledging, which I consider is very important as one of the key factor. So we see that pledging is very less. Okay, so when we see here, the market cap is around 753.50 crore. Similarly, if we see the dividend yield is around 2.63, which is very good dividend at this particular price. Also, we are getting a good dividend. Okay, similarly, if we see the industry PE is around 14.72, and if we see the current PE is 15.15. Okay, almost we say equal, means you're getting it at a fair valued, okay, level. And if we see the deliveries, we see that it's almost 80%. It's very good that 80% of the people are being taking the share into the demat. So it's very good indication for the share that it has a good movement. So apart from that, if we see the 52-week low and high, we see that 52-week high is around 349. Before, if we consider 1.5 year back, it was 600 to 700. Later, last year it was trading at around 349 rupees. Now it's currently trading at 150 rupees. Okay, so today's range was around 150 and 152 only. Not that volatile share. It remains almost flat, and it moves around 2-4 rupees maximum, or it may say 8 to 9 rupees, not more than that. So if we see the shareholding pattern, we see that promoters are having around 74.93% holding, which is very good. Similarly, if we see the pledging is zero, this thing is to be noted. The pledging is zero, which is very important to be noted. So pledging is zero. That's important thing. Even the promoters are having a good amount of stake. Roughly, we can see that around 74.93. From past, we can see 4 quarters. We can see that the shareholding is totally flat. So if we see the mutual fund holding is currently 0%. Previously, it was 0.78, 1.67, 2.71. So one thing is to be noted that whenever we check any fundamentals of the share, firstly we see overall fundamentals. In the fundamentals, the main criteria that we see is basically the mutual fund holding, right? Okay, so if we see like mutual fund is decreasing continuously, so people will have a point in mind that it's negative to this share. So it's not like that. We need to see overall fundamentals. Mutual funds is just only one factor. If it's more, okay, it's good, but if it's less, it should not be taking like that it's company is completely negative. So that point should be taken off from mind. Okay, so when 0% is there, there is more amount of what you say attention that so many people can invest. Since the company fundamentals are good, that's why I'm talking about the share. If the fundamentals are very bad, so there's no point of discussing about it, even though the mutual fund holding is 0 or 14%. Okay, I think you're getting my point. So next, if you see the FIS percentage is increasing, as you can see, as we compare it, we see that it has increased from 0.9 to 1.47 to 2.01 to again 2.04. So there is a steady increase in the FIS holding, which is a good thing to this. So apart from this, everything, the whole shareholding pattern is quite good. Next, if we see we see basically, if we see the technicals, we see that moving average and indicators are showing 4 positive indications, 3 positive indications, and a moving average crossovers is showing 1 positive indication. If we see the pivot levels, we see that first resistance is 150.72, second one is 153, third one is 156.82. Similarly, pivot point is 147. So people who are not aware about what actually is pivot point, so I recommend them to watch the video on pivot point so that they can have a clarity on it. Okay, similarly, if we see the supports of the share, we see that supports are around first support is 144, 141, and similarly 138.5. So these are the 3 supports which we need to watch out. So we'll also see on charts the possible levels which may find out. Okay, and then we'll conclude the video. Okay, so if we see the balance sheet also, we see that in March 2019 the profit has increased, and also the expenses have also increased. Similarly, if you see the profit before tax as well as those are also flat, we can say that compared to 2018 and 2019. So there are something of flat. Okay, we compare here, so 2024 almost the same. Okay, current tax has also reduced. Okay, so overall the results were not that satisfactory. That's why we have seen a huge dip in the share since last year. Okay, and the coronavirus impact has accelerated this downtrend. Okay, so next, when we discuss about we'll go to the charts. We can see that when we see it on first, let us see on okay, let's see about 1 week chart only first. So when we see the 1 week chart, so we can see here it's trading below the exponential moving average. The exponential moving average that I used is 20 EMA. So we can see here that we can see a support here. Okay, let me draw clearly. So we can see as neatly, let me draw neatly. Yes, so if I draw the support line, we can see that the support is actually near 120, so which is the 52-week low of this company, and it's respecting that quite nicely, and it has retraced its path. If we see, when it went there, it started retracing its path from 120. It started retracing, and similarly it's trying to retain that level, and again it's trying to bounce back from that level. Okay, so it's trying to repeat itself, so we need to check out for that level if it obeys it completely or not. Okay, so we can also if it doesn't reach 120 and start bouncing back from there, so which level we need to focus is, so we need to watch out for this level. So this is roughly around I can say 140 to 145 range. Okay, so 140 to 145. Okay, we need to watch out at this levels. If it respects this levels and starts bouncing back from there, then definitely you can enter there. Okay, and you can get very good returns from this share. Okay, so these are the basic technicals of this share. Apart from that, if we see it on 1 day chart, we can see it went above the 20 EMA, which is also a good sign that it is in bullish trend. But we can see here a type of V shape recovery. Okay, so V shape recovery is very uncertain. I can say that it's not that recommended when we invest in a particular stock, but we need to check out for the levels like 140, 145. Those are the major supports for this. If it respects those supports, then definitely we can enter in the share. If it start retracing, then it may come back to this level, 130 level. It may test that 130 level, so you need to watch out for this levels. Okay, so that's all about the GOCL share. So if you like the video, okay, do watch all the videos which I have uploaded yesterday also, especially on power make share. It has given a huge upward movement. It almost 20% return in just 1 day. Okay, so in next video, see this chart also following the same pattern, I can say that. So you need to analyze on this share before you invest. I've given the major supports and resistances, so you need to work on it and do your own analysis before you invest. So okay, until then, take care, bye bye.